Dr. Lauren Barron here. I have the personal and professional privilege of being the program director of the Medical Humanities program here at Baylor University, and I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about the field of medical humanities and about our degree plan, because it can be a little confusing to explain. So first, I want you to understand that the four primary pillars of medical humanities are the history of medicine, the philosophy of medicine, including bioethics, literature in the arts and medicine, and also spirituality and religious studies in medicine. So those are the four humanities disciplines that have traditionally been the pillars: history, literature in the arts, philosophy, and you could say theology or religious studies. Those are the four important pillars. And I'm using this book because this is the Intro to Medical Humanities textbook that we use that is broken up into these four sections. And you can, get this book digitally or anywhere fine books are sold. And this is the book that we use in our intro course. And each one of these outstanding chapters could be an entire course in itself. So I just wanted to first explain about medical humanities as a field comprised of many different disciplines and not a specific discipline. Next, I want to tell you about our degree program and the way it's organized after having explained that. We asked ourselves, what are the most important courses we feel that every single medical humanities student that comes away with a degree at Baylor should take, either a major or minor in medical humanities? And those three courses that we felt were essential were the Introduction to Medical Humanities course that I just talked a little bit about. Medical ethics or bioethics, of course, would be essential, and also Christian spirituality and healthcare. A lot of people don't know that the home of healthcare is the church. Hospitals began as a Christian institution, and so we really think it's important to reclaim that Christian heritage and understand that the church was the home of healthcare. So we think that Christian heritage is important. In addition to those three courses, we want you to take courses in multiple other areas. For example, philosophy, religion and spirituality, literature and the arts. We want you to have some courses that fall in the historical category, and then behavioral health, and also the social sciences. So these sort of 6 areas that we talked about, the 4 that I mentioned first, but also behavioral health and the social sciences, those are also important. So anything that illuminates the human experience in healthcare, that's what we want you to have. So you take the 3 core courses, and then you take a course from each of these 6 categories, and then you have room for electives, all right? So for the major, you'll be taking 33 hours, and I can drone on and on and on and on and on. But I think what will make the most impact is if I just read some of the titles of these courses, all right? So things like Meaning, Money, and Medicine, World Religions, Christian Ethics, writing about sickness and health, literary and philosophical perspectives on medicine, well-being in American literature, the poetics of mindfulness, global health, history of medicine, medicine in the ancient world, end of life and bereavement, U.S. healthcare system, disability and society, epidemiology, the economics of health and medical care, population health, sociology of medicine, hospice care, intro to community health and health promotion, developmental disabilities. These are all classes. I often say I'm teaching to my 20-year-old self, and these are all classes that I wish I had had as a foundation before I began the next step in my professional training as a physician. And I think this applies to anyone who's going to work in or around healthcare. These are amazing classes that I only wish I could have had, that we're now able to offer students that are going into the healthcare arena. So I hope that helps a little bit. Check out our website, and you can email us for more information, and follow us on social media. We're fabulous.